So, speaking of trailers, let's get into the new trailers we got into this week. So we got three trailers. I only seen two of them. So we got the Roadhouse trailer, the remake from the cult classic with Patrick Swayze and Sam Elliott. And this one it stars Jake Gyllenhaal and UFC fighter Conor McGregor. Of course, this ran in the background. Um, Katie, did you watch the trailer for this?
I've not gotten to that, but I think the poster looks awesome already. So, sorry.
Bilal, did you?
I actually saw the trailer for that one. It looks a lot of fun. I mean, Conor McGregor is basically play himself, but
Well, you said you saw the trailer?
yeah, I saw the trailer.
Oh yes, it's so good. I'm actually excited. So the difference between this one and the original was in Michigan. Of course, it's like a little resort like the new one is. I think it was a country club, and I'm just hoping where it's rated R because the original was brutal. There were some really brutal scenes in that. So hopefully this is as brutal as that. But my only nitpick about this is the trailer looks so good. And of course, since Prime and MGM made their negotiation last year and like made the deal, a lot of MGM projects are getting shoved onto Prime. Like this, the new I think the new Zac Efron movie is also MGM, but I don't get it because you put Saltburn and Air in theaters, both made by MGM, but you won't put this in theaters. And it has Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor. You can get the UFC fans into the theaters just by Conor McGregor, and everyone could see a Jake Gyllenhaal movie because there's a lot of people that like Jake Gyllenhaal. Do you think they should put this movie in theaters instead of Prime, or was this the wrong
Yes,
decision? Just
I
I think they
definitely,
should. Yeah, go ahead.
I definitely think they should. First of all, the movie looks a lot of fun. Like Dakota said, it's gonna bring the UFC fan base into the movie theater, and they're gonna be reunited to see Conor McGregor on the big screen, which is gonna be super cool to see Conor McGregor acting his first movie. Realistically, he's playing himself, but him being the villain of this movie is so over top. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and Jake Gyllenhaal, it sounds like he's having a lot of fun with this project. It sounds like the director and him are very passionate about this project, that they are boycotting Prime to have this movie in the movie theater, which is something really special about that.
yeah, I think that's good that he's doing that. But of course, I think it's like less than like 2 months. You already put the trailer out. You already want to say it's going to be on Prime. I don't think there's no way that Amazon's going to change their mind unless there's like a big like revolutionary revolt against this movie going to streaming. But I wish they'd done like a little like kind of like what Netflix done or what they done like really with Saltburn because not a lot of theaters got Saltburn. But I think it was like a month later it got put on the Prime.
Hmm.
So I wish they could have done that. But our second trailer we got this week, which was a surprise trailer I didn't even know about, Monkey Man by Dev Patel. Hello, I know you're a big fan of this trailer, so
Oh
what are your thoughts
man.
about this?
First of all, South Asians keep winning. Dave Patel looks absolutely badass in this trailer. I love the style of the Monkey Man, the symbolism inside the movie. It's gonna be such a cool little revenge story. Jordan Peele, shout out to him for producing this movie because Netflix was going to just drop it on streaming, which then makes sense based around this trailer. This is a movie theater experience of an action flick. Also love the culture inside the movie based around the trailer. Looks really solid. Uh, I'm excited to see what Dave Patel does as a director, and also the trailer has a lot of like one take action scenes, which is super cool. I'm a huge fan of one take action scenes that are like no shaky cam, it's just pure action. I'm excited for this one. This is probably becoming one of my most anticipated movies for the rest of the year, and I'm glad this trailer finally dropped because I'm extremely excited for it.
Katie, did you watch this trailer?
I didn't, but it looks pretty dope. So I saw the poster. Sorry.
Okay, for me, it's good. So for me, like Bilal, I'm excited for this. This was like a little like you just, like there was no advertisement, no poster. You dropped the poster and the trailer at the same time. This looks like John Wick, full John Wick. Um, not only we're getting this, but we're getting Ballerina. Like us action fans, like the John Wick fans, are eating this year. But you said I'm glad that like the Indian culture is getting like their own type of John Wick, and Dev Patel with his directorial debut, outstanding. I think he wrote this also, and you could tell like this is his film. Like he put everything into this. Not a lot of directors do that for their first film, but I am glad he's doing that. And like Bilal said, I'm glad Jordan Peele picked this up because if this was just dropped on Netflix, I think it would not a lot of people have saw it. I think where it's going to be in theaters, it could be a moneymaker. I think a lot of people will go see this now because not only it's Dev Patel because he played in, of course, The Green Knight, and I think a lot of people like The Green Knight.
Life of Pi.
Life of Pi also, but Jordan Peele has, for me, has gone 3 for 3, and everyone knows who Jordan Peele is. If you're a comedy fan, but also if you're a horror fan. But going to our last trailer, oh yes, I love Jordan Peele. Yes. But going to our last trailer for this week, I didn't watch the trailer, but it's the new horror movie with Sydney Sweeney. Did any of you guys watch the trailer?
No.
I saw bits and pieces of it, but it looks like from what I saw, it looks like religious horror kind of deal. I think.
I don't know. I think that's what it is, but I think like this is probably one of the movies I'm not gonna watch the trailer for.
Why?
I don't know. I think I want to leave that excitement for it and see what it is because like most like nun movies we have been getting are not good at all. And I don't want to like watch it. I haven't watched Nun 2 though, but I haven't watched it. But I heard that it was kind of like mid.
I did like the Nun 2.
Yeah, this dude. I think he said he slept.
I slept twice during it somehow.
Okay, well, it's more exciting to me. I really liked it. I thought it was better than the first one. I thought it was scarier, and I also thought the story was more engaging, personally. But that's just me. So I like that religion horror though, but
like just going on like a little bit thing like about the Nun. I think everyone like with all the like the spin-off movies and like the Conjuring movies, like the later ones, everyone's holding Conjuring 1 and 2 on a pedestal because I think it's James Wan. Then if James Wan like directs it, they're not gonna be the same. Like the Conjuring 1 is like probably one of the best like horror movies, probably top 10. Conjuring 2 was like a little divisive, but I love the Conjuring 2. I think I might love it a little bit more than the Conjuring 1. But
I do too.
Overall, I think I am looking forward to this because I'm thinking it's released by Neon, isn't it?
At Neon, yep.
I don't know. I think a lot Neon and A24 have been producing a lot of good stuff recently.
I think it'll be kind of interesting to see Sydney Sweeney in a horror movie, right? Like she hasn't really played that role yet.
I'm glad to see Sydney Sweeney tried something new, like it's something really cool.
She's like dip into like every type of like genre because technically Euphoria's drama, Anything But You was comedy. Madam Web is like superhero genre, and now she's doing like her horror thing.
I like when actors or actresses decide to do different genres and not stick to one genre. It shows like they really do try to do things, which is something really cool.
Do you think people will go out to this movie because it's a horror movie, or do you think people will go out to this movie because Sydney Sweeney's in it?
I mean, I think both elements have that, but I think Sydney Sweeney is becoming one of those actresses that people see her name and they're gonna be immediately intrigued to see what she does.
Because let me look real quick.
Because
You can do it.
she's becoming very popular nowadays, which is really really disturbed because I think she is a good actress that has some diversity to her acting ability.
Like right now, I'm looking at the box office total for Anything But You. I know Glenn Powell's in it, but $103 million right now. And a lot of people didn't think this movie was going to make anything. So I don't know if it's Glenn Powell, but I think it could probably be Sydney Sweeney that's raking in this money also. But
I
that's
think
it.
it'll just be
Mostly,
the horror people, but that's just me. I mean, I'm excited to see her in it, but I'm not going for Sydney personally. I'm going because like I like as like a horror fan, I like religious horror. I mean, I think people will go and like see it because of her, but personally, as like a horror fan, I think I'm going as just a horror fan. But I don't
yeah, I
know.
think
I mean,
I'm
I
more
think a
for
lot
that
of
too.
people like horror and really want to see it. So
Yeah, I think especially like being a big horror fan also, I'm mostly going to just go, I think, for the horror aspect, except Sydney Sweeney. Like, don't blame me. She's a good actress, but it's like, I'm not going to just go for her, though. But I think that's it for mostly the big trailers we got this week. There was like some other trailers, but they're not like that big. Like the main, like everyone's like talking about, like everyone's been talking about these 3 trailers. It's been all over social media.